An individual's at work, they hear a loud noise that maybe reminds them of a gunshot or something, or a broken window or a broken door, and they go back to that place. So now they're not working, they're there, literally there in their mind, in their whole body. They are experiencing, reliving this issue that then affects that work, that work that they're doing. And so that underlying root, that trauma, really affects many folks, particularly in disadvantaged areas, in a way that we see today in the workforce. We see individuals, it used to be we thought that those individuals were not focused. We thought those individuals weren't all in, whatever that case may be. But now we recognize that trauma really is the culprit. Trauma affects the work, so that individual now focused on that incident, not the work, right? And so what an employer has to do initially is really be willing to understand that and accept that and recognize that it's not just this relationship between I want to hire you and you do this work. There's some in-between stuff, you know. I kind of akin it to like an Oreo cookie. You know, you got this great cookie on the outside and you got the stuff on the inside, and what we have to do is make sure that the whole thing is full and true, right? We have to make sure that that employer understands that it's not just this relationship of just the work. It's people, and that may be a paradigm shift here, where employers have to recognize that trauma is in their environment, trauma's everywhere, and they have to help identify it. They have to work with organizations, even organizations such as ours, to understand that we're here to help, but they have to listen, they have to learn, be willing to understand trauma and the effects of the people coming in from the community, but also their community within their job. I mean, folks at their workplace, everyone, as I said earlier, is impacted by trauma. And so you have a current workforce that maybe you don't see it as much, but then you have a new workforce that's coming in, and it's really highlighting. And so what that employer's got to do is really be willing, those partners have to be willing to sit down and understand what trauma is, how it affects them in the workforce.